Welcome back to Live Light, our channel that focuses on mindful living, all-natural lifestyle, and eco-friendly adventure. Today, we will be getting real with you folks. The truth is, as much as we love tiny living, it can sometimes really suck.
Yeah.
And in the spirit of transparency, we feel we should share the real nitty-gritty truth about the not-so-fun aspects of tiny life.
So without further ado, here are the top 3 reasons why tiny living sometimes sucks.
Reason number 1, pooping privacy. Or the lack thereof. Oh, the truth is, when you live in one room with another human and only a very thin glass pane door to the toilet, hearing each other's poop sounds is a daily affair.
Poop sounds.
Luckily, we've come up with a sort of remedy for this issue by creating a poop playlist. Whenever one of us feels a rumble in the jungle, all we have to do is say, "Hey Alexa, play the poop playlist."
Alexa loves getting involved in this situation, by the way.
And it's like a folk rock mix with a lot of instrumental layers to like drown out the less desirable sounds coming from the toilet room.
I tried to talk her out of including this one, but she insisted. So quickly moving on to reason number 2, why tiny living sometimes sucks. Getting ready at the same time, whether it's getting ready for bed or trying to go out, is nothing short of a nightmare. And we try to avoid it at all costs by staggering our schedules, so one of us is getting ready at a completely different time as somebody else. But when it can't be avoided, a choreographed dance is necessary. She darts in to brush her teeth and then kind of lets me in, and then she's back in to spit, and I'm trying to spit, and she's back to wash her face and changing the temperature of the water, and it's ridiculous.
It's a mess.
But since it's usually avoidable, it's definitely something we can live with.
Yeah, it's not so bad. I usually win any fights for the mirror.
There's no fights for the mirror. But that brings us to reason number 3. Loft living woes. This is really her problem more than mine.
What?
It's true. We do have a pretty unique situation. Not everybody has a loft, so I'll let you take this one.
Fine. Picture this. You get all ready for bed. You turn off the lights. You grab the dog. You climb the ladder. And you get all cozied up in bed. And then you realize you forgot something. Water, eye drops, melatonin, whatever it is that I forgot. And it's pitch black, and you've got to crawl over your partner in bed, avoid stepping on the dog in the 12 inches of available floor space, and then climb all the way back down the ladder to get whatever it is that I forgot in the cold, in the dark, and it just totally sucks.
And somehow she forgets, like, all of that stuff every single night. So
That's not true!
It's unbelievable. I don't know how it happens. So I'm the one that always has to get it taken care of.
Anyway, these are the top 3 things that sometimes suck about tiny living. If you're thinking about trying out the tiny life for yourself, we hope these little suckages don't deter you from experiencing the overall awesomeness of tiny life as a whole.
We really do enjoy living the tiny life, and we encourage you to watch our previous episode, 5 Reasons We Love Tiny Living, to get a taste of the upside of tiny life. We'll leave a link to that in the description box below.
And with that, we will wrap up this week's video. For more on the tiny life and all things mindful and eco-friendly, we invite you to hit subscribe and stay tuned for next week, where I will be stepping into the eco-confessional box and revealing some pretty embarrassing details about transitioning to an all-natural life.
You're definitely going to want to stay tuned for that one.
Until then, my YouTube friends, be well and live light.
Okay, that's torture. I cannot sit through this whole thing the way that I'm sitting. Whoa, that was way too much. You have to billow it. You gotta go up and down.
What do you think I'm doing? Don't press anything. Don't do that. Press the plus thing. See that plus? Press it. See what happens. We need some coffee or some shit.